So the overall energy for you this month, Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. You're being called to step into your power, listen to your intuition, become more independent. And what's fun is I do feel like there's, for some of you, there might be some sort of new idea or new creative something project that's coming your way. And I do feel like I want to tell you to take action on that because it'll create fruit for you. It'll be fruitful for you. I literally feel like I want to say to you, like, it's time for you to start bringing your dreams into fruition, but you have to listen to your intuition. Okay. This woman listens to her intuition. She's strong. She's independent. She provides for herself. I did also pull a angel card for you, and I got Blessing in Disguise. And it says, what appears to be a problem is actually a part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything begins to resolve. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best possible way. Seeing things from a little bit of a different perspective. And I definitely feel like there's some sort of new chapter coming around for you. So try as much as you possibly can to remove the fear. And I do feel like I want to say to you, Cancer, embrace the unknown. And I even feel like I want to say, you know, the worst is behind you. So embrace the new that's trying to come in, the positive opportunities that are being offered to you. Just have a little bit of patience. I do feel like I want to mention patience because, you know, your dreams are actually blooming more rapidly than what you realize, but you just have a little bit of patience. You know, this new beginning, I do feel like it's really happening because you've started to become more balanced. You know, quit judging yourself. But I do feel like you know, there's going to be some fast action that comes in your way as well. But it's going to be, sorry, I'm just listening. It's going to be fruitful for you to take action on this new beginning from a balanced point of view. What I want to say to you is listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and then take action. And I also feel like I want to say don't judge the situation too harshly or yourself too harshly. But if the opportunity comes, which I do feel like this is quick movement, just make sure you take it from a balanced perspective. I do feel like some of you guys are possibly, you know, looking back to the past, not necessarily knowing what kind of a decision to make, some regret, not feeling like you have enough. Again, I do feel like I want to strongly encourage you guys to listen to your intuition this month because it will produce for you. Absolutely. I got the outcome on that as the Magician. So it's all about you. Don't focus on a place of lack. When you focus on lack, you just attract more lack. Allow this idea or this, I even feel like some of you guys might be starting new businesses or something to come into fruition for you. Release any kind of negative energy that might be holding you back. I do feel like I want to recommend meditation, morning affirmations as well would be really good for you. Because I do feel like there's going to be some fast movement that comes in for you. In regards to, I definitely have I've got some love stuff going on here. I do feel like I want to say to you, those of you who feel like you've lost the love and that there's no love there, I just feel like I want to explain to you that you really do just need to shift your perspective on that because the love is there. And you can have love. It might be slow moving, but you can have it. You're being asked to let go of what isn't working for you so that you can have the connection that it is that you want in your life. But you are being asked to step into your own power before you can have that. I do have the Ace of Cups here in the middle of the spread for you. And that's just to remind you as well that, you know, emotional fulfillment is on your mind. It's completely obtainable for you. I feel like the steps that you're taking this month are going to help you achieve that. But I do want to tell you to pay attention to your feelings because really, you know, many of you are not allowing your heart to break open. You don't want to be vulnerable, and you're not acknowledging the fact that you're not happy. I mean, you might be feeling it on the inside, but just remember that your feelings are a guidance system for you. If you're not happy, it means you're not in alignment. And when you are happy, that means that you are in alignment to get what you want. So I do feel like I want to say to you, this could be just for a few of you. You might not necessarily always expect the truth from others, but you can always expect it from yourself. So you do need to be honest with yourself in regards to your family situation, your, I feel like if you're honest with yourself and you allow yourself to truly be vulnerable, you can achieve what it is that you want in regards to love, family, abundance, an awesome connection. But, it's the mental chatter. It's the immature way of thinking. It's thinking that maybe you can't necessarily get what you want. Or this could be other people as well around you. That might be preventing you from getting what you want. But don't listen to them. Listen to your heart, because you're the only one who truly knows what's right for you. Yeah, a lot of fear. I just feel like it seems to be a theme for water signs this month for some reason, keeping you from that new beginning. I want to say allow your passions to guide you. I see you kind of having to go off on some sort of a spiritual journey. I've got you here not having any clarity in regards to this new beginning. And what my advice is for you is to follow what it is that you're passionate about, despite how illogical it may seem. Follow your passions, knowing that you can accomplish exactly what it is that you set your mind to. But I do feel like, some of you are going to have to go off alone and walk away from that which no longer is serving you, going out on a spiritual journey, spiritual quest, having enough discipline to do that, seeing things from a different perspective. I also feel like some of you guys might be walking away from a situation that is actually quite whole and quite real, but you feel like it's not whole and you feel like it's real. But I want to say to you, before you walk away from something, take the time to look at it from a different perspective. And this could be in regards to your divine connection. I know many people tend to romanticize these connections. And although, absolutely that is the case, the twin journey is ultimately a journey back to self. So, if you're finding yourself being triggered and not wanting to go on this journey, kind of reassess that, because you will continue to have issues in this department. These journeys aren't forced upon you, but, the more you're not in alignment with your soul's path, the more difficulty you're going to have. And I do feel like some of you are having to walk away from addictions, codependent relationships this month, basically moving past your attachments. And although that can be painful sometimes, that's definitely how we learn in a lot of ways. So allow yourself that opportunity. And I do feel like some of you guys already know where you want to go. You just need to go there. I literally feel like at the end of this reading, the world's waiting for you. The world is your oyster. You just have to come from a balanced place. Let your heart guide you. Don't move too quickly. Allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling. Acknowledge your self-worth, your happiness. Be honest with yourself. Don't allow fear to take control. Take yourself on a spiritual journey if you need to. That's exactly what this is anyways. But take yourself, take out the time to see things from a different perspective and walk away from your attachments, to get you to where you want to be. I just really feel like I want to say to you, there's a new chapter that's coming, and it's really time for you to embrace the unknown, Cancer. And I definitely feel blessings in disguise. I did pull an Ascended Masters card for you as well, and I pulled Thoth. Some people say Thoth. I believe it's Thoth, and it's right. And this is an excellent, excellent message for you. If you've worked with me personally, you know that I always encourage journaling. On this journey, it really helps. But I'm going to read this. It says, you drew this card as a concrete reminder to write. You've been receiving a lot of signs lately and feelings to write. So let this card be a message to you that leads you to take action. Get out a pad and paper on your laptop computer and begin writing. Don't worry about punctuation, grammar, or spelling, as you take care of as you can take care of those details later. For now, just express your thoughts and feelings as they flow freely into your mind and body. Additional meanings for this card: keep a daily journal of your feelings and experiences, write down your intentions, goals, and desires, channel messages from your guides and angels. Your life's purpose involves writing. Write an article or book. So I love that advice. There is a new moon. I believe it's tonight, the day that I'm uploading this. And new moons are for setting new intentions. What is it that you want to attract into your life? What is it that you want to feel? How is it that you want to feel? What type of situations? Do you want to feel abundant? Okay, write as if you already feel abundant. Do you want to feel love? Write as if you already have love in your life. Write down what it is that you want to be grateful for, what that you're grateful for. All that kind of stuff. I just feel big energies with that. So I am going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Doreen Virtue Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck as well. I love the practical messages on these cards. So I just feel, a little bit of worry, some fear. So just relax. The first message I pulled for you is Divine Magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. I love that. Expect miracles, because at the center of your reading, I have emotional fulfillment. You're being led towards emotional fulfillment. You just have to listen and trust that all is going to divine plan. And I do feel like I want to say to you, pay attention to those synchronicities. The second one I have is Blessed Change. A major life change brings you great blessings. So again, like I was saying, I definitely feel like some of you are actually having to walk away from that which no longer serves you. Attachments, codependent relationships, and in the end, it's because you're going to be honest with yourself. And that is a great thing. You're going to let your heart guide you. And the third message I have: set your sights higher, increase your standards, and don't expect more for yourself. Don't settle. I mean, these are amazing cards, amazing messages. Divine Magic, expect miracles. Blessed Change, a major life change brings you blessings. And then set your sights higher, increase your standards. Fantastic. So again, I just feel like I want to say to you, whatever seems to be pulling you away from a situation that you're not supposed to be in this month, or walking away from stuff that's just no longer serving you, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. I'm also going to pull a Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle card. So go ahead and set your intentions. This is just, this doesn't have to be, it can be anybody that you're thinking of. It doesn't have to be a certain person or somebody that you're with or whatever the situation is. But in regards to your romance life, I have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it kind of goes right on in there with, moving past that codependency, getting past the, I mentioned earlier too about, you feeling like there's no love. But if you just shift your perspective and see things from a different point of view, there absolutely is. There's still, I've got the 5 of Cups here. There's still 2 cups standing. You're just so focused on what's failed. But just turn around and you'll see that there's love there. So I'm also going to pull a outcome card for you for the end of the month from the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And I've got the King of Ariel. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success. Use your resources wisely. So very cool. So again, I hope that at least one of these messages resonated with you. Just have faith. Remember that this journey is always about you, and you choosing your heart and you being true to yourself.